Astrology has long been a tool for understanding human life and the universe. Central to astrological analysis are the 12 houses, each representing different aspects of life. These houses, mapped out in a circle called the natal chart, are fundamental in interpreting how celestial events and planetary positions affect an individual's life. This article provides a detailed exploration of each astrological house, shedding light on their meanings and significance in a person's life. First house, the house of self. The first house, also known as the ascendant or rising sign, is perhaps the most personal and defining of all the houses. It represents the self, your identity, personality, physical appearance, and how you are perceived by others. The first house is the lens through which you experience the world and react to external stimuli. Planets in this house can significantly influence your demeanor, approach to life, and the first impressions you make. For instance, Mars in the first house may result in a dynamic, assertive personality, while Venus here could indicate a charming and harmonious nature. Second house, the house of value. The second house governs your relationship with money, possessions, and personal resources. It's not just about material wealth but also your values, self-worth, and how you perceive your own resources. This house can reveal your attitude towards financial security and your ability to manage and accumulate wealth. For example, if Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is in the second house, it may indicate a natural tendency towards financial abundance or a fortunate relationship with material resources. Conversely, Saturn here could suggest lessons around scarcity, responsibility, and discipline in managing resources. Third house, the house of communication. The third house represents communication, intellect, and the way we process and exchange information. It is also associated with siblings, neighbors, and short journeys. This house reveals how you think, learn, and communicate with those around you. Mercury, the planet of communication, naturally rules the third house, so its presence here might enhance intellectual pursuits, communication skills, and a quick wit. If a planet like Neptune is in this house, there might be a tendency towards imagination and intuition in communication, possibly at the expense of clarity or practicality. Fourth house, the house of home and family. The fourth house is the foundation of the natal chart, representing home, family, roots, and ancestry. It's where you find your sense of security, belonging, and emotional stability. This house governs your early childhood experiences, your relationship with your parents, particularly the mother, and your physical home environment. The moon, which symbolizes emotions and instincts, is closely connected to the fourth house. When the moon or other planets are here, it can highlight the importance of family, home life, and emotional well-being. For instance, a strong Mars presence might indicate a dynamic, possibly contentious, family environment, while Venus could suggest a peaceful, loving home. Fifth house, the house of creativity and pleasure. The fifth house is the domain of creativity, self-expression, pleasure, romance, and children. It governs all forms of recreation and joy, from artistic endeavors to romantic relationships. This house encourages you to explore your passions, indulge in pleasures, and express yourself freely. Planets in the fifth house can shape your creative abilities, romantic life, and relationship with your children. For example, the Sun in the fifth house can illuminate a strong need for recognition and creativity, while Saturn might indicate a more serious or disciplined approach to pleasure and self-expression. Sixth house, the house of health and service. The sixth house deals with daily routines, work, health, and service to others. It reflects your attitude towards work, your approach to health and wellness, and how you manage daily responsibilities. This house also covers your relationship with coworkers, pets, and your sense of duty. Virgo and its ruler Mercury are naturally associated with the sixth house, emphasizing the importance of order, efficiency, and service. Planets here can influence your work habits, health routines, and overall approach to daily life. For instance, Mars in the sixth house might give you an energetic, proactive approach to work and health, while Neptune could indicate a need for more compassion and mindfulness in your daily life. Seventh house, the house of partnerships. The seventh house marks the beginning of the chart's lower hemisphere and represents partnerships, marriage, and significant one-on-one relationships. It is the house of others and reflects how you relate to people, particularly in close, committed relationships. The seventh house also covers legal contracts and open enemies. Libra, ruled by Venus, is the natural sign of this house, emphasizing balance, harmony, and partnership. Planets in the seventh house can reveal the nature of your partnerships and what you seek in relationships. For example, Venus in the seventh house may indicate a strong desire for love and harmony in partnerships, while Pluto could suggest transformative, intense relationships. Eighth house, the house of transformation. The 8th house is often considered one of the most mysterious and intense houses, dealing with themes of transformation, death, rebirth, and shared resources. It governs matters related to inheritance, taxes, debts, and intimacy. The 8th house also delves into the occult, the subconscious, and anything hidden or taboo. Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, is the natural sign associated with this house, emphasizing depth, intensity, and transformation. Planets in the 8th house can indicate how you deal with profound changes, financial partnerships, and the deeper aspects of life. For example, Jupiter in the 8th house might bring growth and expansion through shared resources or spiritual transformation, while Saturn could signify challenges and lessons in dealing with power, control, and deep-seated fears. 9th house, the house of philosophy and higher learning. The 9th house represents higher education, philosophy, religion, long-distance travel, and the search for meaning in life. It's about expanding your horizons, whether through learning, travel, or spiritual exploration. This house governs your beliefs, ethics, and desire for knowledge and adventure. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, is the natural sign of the 9th house, highlighting the importance of growth, exploration, and wisdom. Planets in the 9th house can influence your philosophical outlook, educational pursuits, and love for travel. For instance, Mercury in the 9th house may indicate a keen interest in learning and communication on a broad, global scale, while Neptune could inspire a mystical, idealistic approach to spirituality and philosophy. 10th house, the house of career and public image. The 10th house is the apex of the chart, representing career, public image, reputation, and ambition. It's about your achievements, status, and the role you play in society. The 10th house also covers authority figures, your relationship with your father, and your overall life direction. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is the natural sign of this house, emphasizing responsibility, discipline, and long-term goals. Planets in the 10th house can shape your career path, public persona, and ambitions. For example, Mars in the 10th house might indicate a driven, competitive approach to career, while Venus could bring charm and ease in achieving public recognition and success. 11th house, the house of friendships and hopes. The 11th house governs friendships, social networks, and your connection to groups and organizations. It's about your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, as well as how you contribute to and benefit from collective efforts. This house also covers humanitarian pursuits and your vision for the future. Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, is the natural sign of the 11th house, emphasizing innovation, progress, and community. Planets in the 11th house can influence your social life, goals, and involvement in group activities. For instance, the Sun in the 11th house might indicate a strong desire to lead or be recognized within a group, while Neptune could inspire a deep sense of compassion and idealism in your social and humanitarian efforts. 12th house, the house of the subconscious. The 12th house is the final house of the zodiac, representing the subconscious, hidden aspects of life, spirituality, and the collective unconscious. It's associated with solitude, introspection, and the dissolution of the ego. The 12th house governs areas of life that are often hidden from view, such as dreams, fears, and the unconscious mind. Pisces, ruled by Neptune, is the natural sign of this house, highlighting themes of spirituality, compassion, and transcendence. Planets in the 12th house can reveal your inner world, spiritual inclinations, and potential for self-sacrifice. For example, the moon in the 12th house might indicate a rich inner life and a strong connection to the subconscious, while Saturn could suggest challenges in dealing with hidden fears or responsibilities related to solitude and introspection. The 12 astrological houses provide a comprehensive framework for understanding the various facets of life, from personal identity to relationships, career, and spirituality. Each house represents a different area of experience, and the planets within these houses can offer insights into your strengths, challenges, and potential paths of growth. By exploring the meanings and influences of the astrological houses, you can gain a deeper understanding of your own life and the forces that shape your experiences. Whether you're a seasoned astrologer or a curious beginner, delving into the 12 houses is a powerful way to enhance your astrological knowledge and self-awareness.